Welcome back to the show here at the NRB 2014 and Mr. Mark Cochran. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
He's my last one for the day. It's my first Sunday. We're done. Tomorrow we'll get a whole other one. But anyway, he was a last-minute interview from my good friend Isaac Feynman, and really wanted to introduce me. You're about to release a film.
We are. We've got a film called First Do No Harm.
Okay.
It's a pro-life drama, short film that we're really excited about.
Tell us a little bit about it, about the background of it and theme.
Well, it came about. The story came about right after the Sandy Hook shooting in Connecticut. And, when Sandy Hook happens or anything like that happens, prayer vigils are held, shrines are built, the whole nation comes to a halt, and that's good. But the same thing happens day in, day out in abortion clinics every day, and it's a non-event.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
And so I started thinking about that as I was driving to Paducah, Kentucky to do a television show. I just couldn't wrap my mind around these two events and why both were allowed to occur. Yeah. And nobody hooked those things together and said, this is the same thing going on here. So we wrote a story that basically takes both of those scenarios and challenges the viewer to ask that question, or we asked the question for them. It challenges them to think about it. What's the difference? What's the difference between a mad gunman going into a school and shooting kids and one that he kills in the film, I'll reveal, is an unborn child in the womb of the teacher in the classroom. Okay. She doesn't die, but the child does. And in the scenario, the shooter is charged with that murder as well, which of course is the great inequity in our law, right? Yeah. So what's the difference between a guy that shoots a teacher, causing the death of a child, and a doctor that does this every day? What's the difference? And that's the question that we ask. We do it in a dramatic way with a number of twists that'll keep the audience kind of on the edge of their seat until we actually pose that final question and force them to think about that.
And have you made a movie before, or is this your first one?
Well, I co-produced another film, a feature film. This is a short film. I did a family adventure film called More Than Diamonds back in 2010 that's still out there. You can get it on christiancinema.com or Amazon. And it was just a clean family adventure film, no evangelistic bent to it at all.
You had the co-producer on it?
Right.
Okay.
And did I did a lot of things. We all wore a lot of hats. You know how indie film
you just say it's co-producer, but you actually did everything else. Even go to McDonald's and grab the food for everybody.
There you go. I was actually, I guess, named the associate producer in the film, and I asked the producer, I said, what's an associate producer's role? Because I'd done a bunch of stuff. I did location sound and help with props and all kinds of things, and securing locations and other things. And so I did a little Google search and looked it up, and the one definition I found for associate producer is the one person on set that's willing to associate with the producer. So,
that's a good one there, Mark. That's a very good one.
But I've been involved in the video production business for 29 years.
Wow.
But just in corporate and industrial video.
Okay.
And when I did More Than Diamonds, I really got kind of the bug for filmmaking, which I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And but didn't have any plans. I was just on the road to Paducah, Kentucky, and it was right after Sandy Hook, as I said, and I just started mulling this over in my head,
Wow. So did you take the role and do everything on this one as well? Or?
Well, not everything. I did write it and produced it and directed it, but I did have and this one had a really, really strong film crew. We shot with the Red.
Oh wow, those are good.
It's a beautiful piece.
Do you recommend that, the Red?
I do. Of course, I didn't have to do all. The Red takes a crew to run.
I bet.
And I didn't have to do that. I was able to sit back and just point. So that was nice.
Point and action.
There you go.
And talk to the actors. So that's nice. And so how long have you been working on the film?
Well, I started writing in February a year ago. And we didn't start, we started field production the first week of November.
That's shooting. Pretty recent. Yeah. That's really recent. And then how long did it take you to shoot?
We shot 8 days.
8 days?
Yeah. And we just, this is something I haven't really announced to the public yet, but 2 weeks ago, we entered into a relationship with John Waller. Okay. Do you know John?
Yeah, I know John.
He did songs for Fireproof and Courageous.
Yeah.
And he's got a new album out called Life is a Gift.
Okay.
and he's given us the title track to use in our film. Which
Awesome, that's good.
He'll be at our premiere doing a mini concert for everybody.
Wow, where's the premiere going to be?
It's at Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
At Camelot Cinemas.
All right, I know Greenville. I've been to the station there, WGGS 16.
Good. Yeah. So we'll be on at Camelot Cinemas at 8:45.
Okay.
We have a 6:45 show.
Now, is this a soft release or this
This is just a premiere for the local community because we shot it there.
Okay, you shot it there. Okay, well that's nice.
But we'll be releasing it to crisis pregnancy centers and churches to be able to use to kind of support what they do.
Oh wow! I'd like to also have it on our station too whenever that's time when you get it to DVD.
We'll certainly talk to you about that.
Yeah, that'll be nice to have that playing and stuff. Now, how long did it take to edit?
Well, it's interesting because the company that's doing it, we entered into a relationship with a company that does high-end commercial work.
Oh, okay.
Real high-end commercial work, and called Skyline Films.
Oh, wow.
And
I've heard of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
They're fantastic. And our agreement was, when we don't have other stuff doing, we'll work on your thing. So it's they started probably in December.
Good.
They're very good.
They're very good.
They're fantastic. So probably all told, they've been working on it for the last couple months.
Okay.
So,
are you going to get into other theaters as well, or?
No, I don't think so because it's only a short film, so it's really not a theater venue.
How long?
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's perfect for a crisis pregnancy center that wants to use it as a feature in their banquet.
Yeah.
Or fundraising, things like that. So
you can also put it into film competitions.
Sure,
as well.
we're going to do that. We have a number of those lined up that we'll be submitting to as well. So.
Oh, awesome.
And we'll be doing screenings, hopefully all across the nation for crisis pregnancy centers in different communities. So.
That's really good because that's opened up a vehicle for you to go into these places and stuff and really be a minister and be able to raise awareness of that. I mean, that's real good.
We're hoping that people will think about this issue in a way they never have before.
Oh, wow.
So that's the real push. And you can go on our website, www.fdnhfilm.com. First, do no harm, fdnhfilm.com.
Okay.
And our trailer's there, so you can look at the trailer. And anybody in the local upstate of South Carolina can click on the red button right there and get their tickets for free. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's cool.
We're benefiting Piedmont Women's Center and Nightlight Christian Adoptions.
Okay.
And so we're asking people to bring things like diapers and formula and baby needs that we'll give to them. And we're hoping to get a $5 donation for people just as if they feel led. And hopefully we'll be able to recoup some of our costs for putting the thing on. So.
Well, give the release date again.
March 4th.
Which
4th. Is Tuesday. That's
just
Tuesday.
That's just next week.
Well, week after next.
Okay.
Yeah. March 4th.
I'll be certain to get yours on the air quick.
Okay.
That way they're not seeing this in the end of it.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you'll, I'll get you the trailer.
Okay.
You can put on.
Okay.
On the show as well. So.
Yeah, that'll be good. And give me your website one more time.
www.fdnhfilm.com.
Thank you so much for being on the air with us.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I appreciate you waiting. And this whole NRB thing.
NRB is nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And we're just glad. Now, is this open up some more movies for you? You get some more ideas?
Well,
you have that film bug in you. I can see it. I see it all over you.
We're already working on, at least in the thought stage, of expanding this into a full-length feature film.
All right. So that's how a lot of features are made.
Sure.
They start off with 18, 20 minutes.
Well, we had been approached early on about doing a feature.
Okay.
And I said that we're going to back burner that because I really have a heart for this short film to be used where it can be used.
Amen.
As opposed to a feature, that'd be very difficult.
Just let God lead you. If you let God lead you, you're never going to go wrong on other decisions. Right. You just leave it in His hand. It'll be a blessing either way. Yeah. So you just let God lead you.
Thank you for that.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank
Mark.
you so much.
God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
And we'll be back with another great guest.